Miss Sabria. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hit the subscribe button down below. Today I'll be giving you guys a good deep tutorial on how to do a two-part sew-in. I apologize for how long this video is, but I did want this to be an in-depth tutorial, and I will have timestamps. So to start off, soon as my client sits in my chair, I make sure that the hair is thoroughly blow dried out, and then I part out all my leave out. So when I spin her around in the chair, that showed you how I parted out my leave out. And a good trick to know if you have enough leave out is if the leave out amount covers the end of a rat tail comb. And go look at previous tutorials of mine to see exactly what I mean. So after I part out my leave out, I go in and do all my perimeter braids, just meaning that I do all the braids that is close to the leave out first before I start like braiding all the hair down. Honestly, a lot of talking isn't really needed for this video, so I'll just let you guys watch me. I did speed up my braiding to 3 times speed, but just a couple foundation tips. Me personally, I like to part out my braids smaller than you would think. That is how I get my installs flat and seamless, for us pulling it up in a ponytail and flipping her part from side to side. Now, this isn't a tutorial to teach somebody how to do. Although this tutorial is in depth, I do think you might need a little background knowledge on how to braid or how to sew in tracks. This isn't one of those type of tutorials. It's kind of just for you guys to watch me, and if you have any background knowledge, you will definitely get it. Now for all my anchor braids that I did, I do like to unravel them a little bit and then connect that to my foundation. I do have another part of the video showing you guys how to do this again. Right here is me showing you guys how I unravel that braid, and then I just start braiding down. foundation is done, I do like to go in and oil her scalp. You can use the wild growth oil of your choice. I do like to flat iron my leave out before I start sewing on my tracks, just because it's easier that way. I feel like if you wait till all the tracks is sewed in, then you're gonna have to, get the hair out the way to really get the leave out good. Today we're all going to be using her from my company, Belux Tresses. It will be in the description box down below. We are using 26, 28, and 30 inches of my Cambodian body wave tresses. I'm going to begin sewing in my first bundle. This is the 30 inch. And by the way, I do like to go ahead and pre-thread maybe about 10 needles just to make the process a little faster. And I do want to apologize because my camera is going to be going in and out of focus. I'm working on getting me an actual camera instead of using my iPhone. But I'm going to go ahead and just let you guys watch me sew in the bundles, and I will come back recording how I sew in my tracks for the part of the sew-in that flips side to side. Also, I do avoid cutting my tracks as much as possible. So right here, I'm just kind of showing you guys how I do flip my tracks to where I don't have to cut it. And having thin wefts is very essential in doing this method, because if the wefts are not thin, you will have a bulky look and it won't be as seamless. To me, thin wefts is also how you know you have good bundles. Before going any further, I'm going to go in with my camera blow dry spray and then blow out the hair, as well as hot comb it. This just helps to ensure flatness, and you also always want to blow out hair if you're going to be doing curls. I do want to apologize, I end up running out of storage on this part, but basically I'm just sewing down my track kind of sideways. If you guys really pay attention to my needle, it's going sideways, and I'm not knotting it at all. I'm just simply sewing. I'm not going through the thread or anything. And I also do 2 tracks going to the side for a middle part, and then I'm going to step on the other side and do 2 tracks going towards a side part, if that makes sense. I really do hope that makes sense. But once I show you guys how I flip it, like right here, I think you guys will get the gist. And if it needs more than 2 tracks to fill in that braiding pattern area, I'll do 1 more track going laying for a middle part. But sometimes you also could do 3 and 3. Just look at how flat this gonna be, y'all. Just like, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna get her leave out together. I'm gonna go in with my sheet heat protectant and all my camera sprays. I will detail which sprays I use in what order on my curling process clips. Now I'm just going to lightly layer her hair because she didn't really want me to cut her bundles, but it is needed if you want some type of curls that's going to last. So y'all saw how flat it was. Look how seamless this look is too. I did take a hair class in like November, and one of the main things I learned from the class with my curling is do not be scared of product, especially if it's good product. Like, you shouldn't be scared to use camera. So every time I'm curling a piece, I spray each and every product, but I do only like 1 spray. So I go in with the heat protectant of my choice, my Camera Shine spray, then my Camera Silkening Mist spray, and then my Camera Hairspray. I think it's like maybe the 14 hole. It's a medium hole spray. Now I also curl with like the barrel under the hair because I think it helps add volume. But when I do her front pieces, I'm going to have the barrel on top of her. Either way, the curl is still going away from the face. This is the finished product. It turned out so cute and she loved her hair. I really appreciate you if you stayed this long in the video, but let me know what you guys want to see next. Comment that down below, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all later.